Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Lasham Daily Briefing for Tuesday, the 24th of June, 2025. So we're looking here at the synoptic from lunchtime yesterday. Quite a breezy day, but it was straight down the strip, which made life a little bit easier. And we had a good day's flying yesterday. If we take that through midnight tonight, if you watch these lows to the north of the UK, and the frontal systems that are associated with them, you can see it all changes quite rapidly. That's midnight last night and into lunchtime today. And the warm front that was out sort of a couple of hundred miles off Ireland out in the Atlantic is now going to be sat over the top of us at lunchtime. It's a little bit of a weak affair. I don't think it's going to give us much in the way of rain or anything like that, but it is going to affect us with a little bit of low cloud to begin with. We'll just run that through midnight tonight and into lunchtime tomorrow. All change again. Low pressure to the south. We've got a warm front across the country from sort of Anglesey down to the Wash. And yeah, we'll wait to see what that brings us tomorrow. The SATPIC shows a lot of cloud cover as we start the day, and a fair bit of wave effect up and down the country, including down into this area. There's a lot of it around. I think it may be a prefrontal or sort of frontal type wave. Looking at the rain radar then, we have had some rain come through quite recently, and that's going to continue to move south and east. I don't think we're going to see much more in the way of precipitation throughout the day. And if we look at the forecast, as that develops, it does kind of fizzle out as the morning goes on. But it will take a little while for that low cloud base to get higher and allow us to start winch launching. But throughout the day, yeah, the only chance of rain really is first thing this morning. So we'll just keep an eye on it. Moving on to the Odium TAF. It's quite an extensive TAF. They're forecasting 230, 14 knots, greater than 10k visibility with few at 800 feet, broken at 1600 feet, and a 40% chance that temporarily between now and 10 o'clock UTC, visibility down to 6 kilometres and light rain and drizzle, with clouds broken at 1000 feet. And then there's a 30% chance that temporarily between now and 1800 UTC, the wind being 240, 15 gusting 25, and then becoming between 10 and 1 this afternoon, few at 2000 feet, scattered at 2500 feet, and 30% chance that between 1 and 6 this evening, scattered at 2400 feet. I've gone upwind to Middle Wallop to see what's coming our way. They're forecasting 220, 10 knots, greater than 10k visibility, with few at 1000 feet, broken 1800 feet, and then temporarily between now and 10 o'clock UTC, visibility down to 6 kilometres and light rain and drizzle, broken at 900 feet. And a 40% chance that between now and 10 o'clock UTC, viz down to 3.5 kilometres in drizzle, and then becoming between 11 and 1, scattered at 2500 feet, and a 30% chance at between 12 and 3 this afternoon, the wind being 240, 13, gusting 25. Looking at windy. Surface wind here is going to be sort of southwesterly pretty much throughout the day. And if we just take a snapshot of that at about 1 o'clock this afternoon, 13 knots. Of course, we'll have gusting on top of that. And the local Met Office forecast for this area confirms that gusting. They're looking at 30 knots southwesterly throughout the whole day, really, with gusting up to 26, 27, maybe even 28 knots by the end of the afternoon. Temperature-wise then, GFS are looking at in this area about 19 to 20, with the dew point down at 16, so not a very large split there at all. And currently here at Lasham, let's just refresh that to have a look, and it's just under 16 centigrade with the dew point down at 13. The camera on the south side is this was at 20 to 9, showing it quite overcast. And I'll just refresh that for you. There's very little change there. But you can notice that the windsock is suggesting that the wind is quite blustery at the moment. Sky sight then, not a great cross section there. Cloud base down at about 1,000 feet above mean sea level to begin with. Gradually getting up to 1,500 feet, up to 2,000 by about lunchtime, and then creeping up throughout the afternoon. Thermal strengths quite poor, thermal heights not very good. And if we look at top meteor, we'll start this about 9 o'clock. This is just significant weather. There's a little bit of rain mixed in there. If we take that through 10, 11, 12, so it's starting to clear up in the afternoon with the lower cloud breaking up and clearing away. So slow start to the day by the looks of it, but we'll get the airfield set up and we'll be ready to go once the weather permits. No TAMs then. There's only one really to worry about today that's close to us, and that's Barton Stacey. It's the rocket firing range. Their height has been increased to about 1,600 feet AMSL. 22 is Thursday, but that's not until after 9 o'clock local tonight. And 24 is Everly. It's Delta 128, the danger area. But again, that's not active until about 9 o'clock local tonight, so it doesn't really affect us. If we move on then to the local airfield briefing, we'll start with the ODM cross section. You can see we've got all this low level cloud below 1,000 feet up until about at least 10 o'clock local, maybe 10:30 local, which is going to mean a slow start. And that's going to slowly rise throughout the morning up to about 2,000 feet. So we'll be able to winch launch from about maybe lunchtime onwards, maybe even earlier if the timings aren't right. There is a strong wind warning out for the same 26 knots. And if we look at the surface wind, it's forecast here, it's gusting 26 to 28 quite early on, and throughout the day it's at those kind of gusts. So again, looking after canopies, ground handling, all that kind of stuff. Let's keep it nice and safe out there. And it is going to be a little bit of a crosswind today, so we'll see how it goes. Glider bookings and availability. There's two K21s on the Ab Initio courses. K21 booked on the booked instructing. There's one available for casual list. There's one booked by club members. I'm thinking on cancelling any trial lessons that might pop up today. It's not going to be the best day for them. There's a single seater availability and just a couple of people on the casual list. So if there's any instructors out there, that would help. A Boyne. This is just a reminder of the autumn wave expedition, 5th to the 25th of October. If you want to book, go and see the office. If you want any information, come and see Barry, Evan, or myself, and we'll answer your questions. No movements today. So the general situation is there's low pressure to the north dominating the weather. The frontal system is bringing change to the weather as the days go on. It is going to be windy out there today. We're going to be on runway 27 with the cables to the south. And of course, please be ready when the cable or the tug arrives, and do not land or taxi across the disused runways. So here's the airfield setup today. Launch point vehicle on the south side, winching off the grass, area towing off the runway. I very much doubt there'll be a grid today, and landing 27 grass north and grass south. That's it from me today. Please keep it safe out there in the strong winds, and I shall see you probably in the clubhouse shortly.